When last we left our intrepid heroes in Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, we had cleared up all the graffiti in Brink Terminal that we can do for now, and unlocked another member of the Bomb Rush crew. So in today's episode, let's see what's going on in Millennium Square now. After all, a new gang had popped up. It was a good idea to check it out. Didn't realize the loading zone for Millennium Square was that deep in. I was just like, this is gonna end soon, right? I'm gonna hit the loading zone, right? And it didn't happen. You're stuck in Brink Terminal forever. I'm sorry. Now, in the last episode, we learned that the Dot Exe crew have started taking over Millennium Square. And there's gonna be a bunch of new spots for graffiti now. So how about we get around to doing some spraying? The Dot Exe crew have some pretty cool graffiti. I do like the magic 8 cube. All the graffiti spots we can spray right now, however, are completely new. The Dot Exe gang didn't cover up any of the previous gang's graffiti. So any Eclipse graffiti that you missed should still be around. But I think we got all of Eclipse's graffiti last time. This one's gonna need either an attack from the sky or a high jump. There we go, draw a cool pattern. And now, one of the things that we learned last time is that their headquarters are in the Millennium Mall. So that's where the Dot Exe crew hang out. Where is the Millennium Mall, however? Well, it's not there. Actually, one aisle over. There we go. You want to know my name? Well, I want to know where Millennium Mall is. And we found it. And there's a wall of speakers. If you haven't done the wall of speakers for the old heads before... Oh, there's the cops in the background too. I didn't even realize that. Sorry. Huh? There's Solus. What's he doing here? Over here. Solus? What are you doing there? Want us to get you out? No, I quite like it in here. To be honest with you, I am claustrophobic. I don't think that word means what you think it means. No, sorry, it's comfortable to me. It's because I'm also a masochist. A claustrophobic masochist. I've had just about enough of this dude. Do you know how we can get into Millennium Mall? Sorry, yes, I think an old head put all these speakers here. I think I saw him across the street from here. Alright. Well, spray these while we're at it too. And hey, they're really putting in the work. So now that we have our rep up, which thankfully spraying a bunch of graffiti earlier in the third episode helped us out with this, we can just go ahead and talk to the old head across the street and he'll open up the barricade for us. Hey yo, you know, maybe you new school kids aren't so toy after all. Cleared out the mall entrance for you. You're never too old to admit you were wrong about something. Now shoo. Alright, but before we go to Millennium Mall, I'm wondering now if we should actually finish up all the graffiti in... No, we can't yet. There's still graffiti that we can't do. So how about we go ahead and lose the heat, and then... Well, I say not to worry about the graffiti yet, and yet here I am, doing everything I can, holding on to what I am, and spraying that for some rep. We don't have to worry about the graffiti here yet, but I mean, clearing up a bunch of it for later on is probably a good idea. So let's clear some of the harder to reach stuff. Then we can move into the mall. Seen you before, turrets. There's also one over here, yeah. But that, I think that's also an Eclipse one that we missed. No, it's just a free spot. Well, if no one's taken this heaven spot, I'll do it. And leave through this alley. Now there's these that we didn't get, because I was in a rush to Brink Terminal. Thankfully, if you miss this one from the jump there, you can just get it from the ground. The grind pole? No, that's not even a flagpole. That is a lamp. That is a lamppost. Tails, you're forgetting words again. You're senile in your old age, buddy. Alright, let's get in that porta potty there. I think that's also the one that has something behind the door, too. Yeah, I saw it sparkle. We need to go in there first. Let's switch back to the autumn look. I personally like the autumn look a lot. There we go. I don't want to be dragged away. Got a new graffiti tag. You can also see an outfit up there, too. We'll worry about that later. For now, 1000 Mall. Time to enter the Millennium Mall, our next zone. And the thing about Millennium Mall is that this place is huge. It is enormous. Like, you know, Versum Hill, Millennium Square, all pretty decent size. Millennium Mall is huge and has a lot of different little side paths and stuff. I'll bring up the map as soon as I can. It's a big place. And it's not necessarily just that it's big, it is very multi-layered. There is a lot of verticality in this zone. As you can see from the multiple floors there. There's also a lot of cool stuff we can do here. And by cool stuff we can do here, I mean skate around and tag, I guess. Oh, I smell some boiled chicken downstairs. Alright, as per usual, on the main menu for today is just simply trying to tag as many spots as we can, get our rep up, and try to figure out what we're doing here. Try to find where the Dot Exe crew is hiding. Now, I have a feeling the Dot Exe crew is hiding inside the main meat of Millennium Mall. Big kind of square there, but unfortunately, there's a little bit of a problem. This is the way in there, and it's currently blocked off. We have to find a way to open that shutter. So it means we're gonna have to make the climb up the different floors of the mall here. I think right about now we're gonna get introduced formally to another character. Hey, you're that girl who was with DJ Cyber, right? Call me Vinyl, if anything, kid. I know this here mall like the back of my hand. Let me show you around. Yeah, man, don't listen to her. She's always with futurism, you know? Our enemies. I don't know. I have a feeling she's not out to get us. Follow me or don't. It's up to you. I love that you can just hear, like, the glass breaking and people screaming, too. There we go. We almost made a fish. Alright. Don't miss this. You might miss it on your first time through just because it's behind you. Also, you can climb up there with a jump. That doesn't get you anything. But I think up here's an unlock? No, maybe that's later. If I was placing an unlock, I would have placed one there. Now, here's a floor type that we've actually seen before, but I haven't covered yet. This is a place where you can slide infinitely. And you need to use this infinite slide to trigger the post boys there. You'll want to know about the slide track for later too. It's tied to a bunch of challenges for unlocks. And it's also just really good to keep it in mind to help keep your combos going, since you eventually just start building up points while you slide. And if you know, you combine that with hard corners and such, you can just slide around forever. A lot of boost orbs here. What we're looking for, there we go. Almost didn't see it. Autumn outfit for Belle. Alright, we gotta make this wall ride here. Pretty easy stuff. I already saw another post boy. Get you, and, oop, he's gonna show us what we need to do to progress forward. I am so bad at these jumps for no reason. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm just so bad at those jumps. Also, there's a little secret alcove here. You'd think there's something in here, but you're wrong. There isn't anything in there. I don't know what it's there for. There's no unlock there as far as I can tell. It's just the end, of course, we mess it up. You may be thinking, okay, I'll just do a high jump to get up there. Actually, can I? No, I passed through that. Unfortunately, you can't. So we gotta do the run all over again. I'll meet you guys back at that grind. Oh, forgot to cover this. Trice and Belle are still hanging out here.
Hey, yo.
Also, what is this billboard? What is this sign? This advertising poster? It's like Fancy Beerus. Like he's got like a bit of a, like fangs, like a bit of a snaggletooth going on there, but it's Fancy Beerus. After he's done with being the god of destruction, he just decides to open a business or something, I guess. Gotta do something with your life. Thankfully it's not far, so I don't have to cut much. Alright. There we go. See? It's easy, Tails. You just gotta not mess it up. But that's my problem, Cap. I'm always messing it up. More spots for graffiti here. Bomb them. And of course, if you need a quick recharge, you can. It's a nice little record store here. I don't know why, like, vinyl records are... Like, okay, I kind of get why vinyl records are back. I don't get why it is so much easier to find vinyl records now than it is to find CDs. Because I like buying my albums physically, and I also like, you know, being able to listen to them in a CD player, and being able to, like, upload them onto my computer and stuff. So, I like CDs. I mean, I guess kind of things are moving away from it, but physical media is still nice. Physical media is still nice. Always a proponent of it. Anyway, let's try to get this post boy now. Grind the left-hand rail. Then grind the right-hand rail. Then grind the left-hand rail. And we open up RoboPost there. I think I said before that some of the RoboPost things you can unlock are actually shortcuts, and this is one of them. This takes us from the bottom of these jumps and the area that we need to go to up to the next floor. So that's actually super convenient. How about grind on these? Sometimes these count as hard corners, other times they don't. I don't understand, like, the rhyme or reason behind it. But we do gotta make a bit of a climb here. We can get this. And oop, there's a button there. And if we break this, we actually do get a CD here as well. However, I didn't bring somebody with skates, I brought somebody with a skateboard, and obviously a manual isn't going to shred through that. Only the power of inline skating can. Some other things to look out for, though. Do these vending machines have anything cool? Just some boost orbs? Okay. I think there might also be something back here. You look around, a lovely little secret. Grind the rail. And inside here with a bunch of shelves is Anime Break by Klaus Wien, who... Klaus Wien is a name you're probably familiar with if you're familiar with other Team Reptile stuff, because he actually did a lot of music for Lethal League and Lethal League Blaze. Particularly, if you've ever played Lethal League or a Lethal League Blaze, you probably know his track, Ordinary Days. He's a very talented music-making man. There's a toilet if you need it. Make that jump without using the boost dash, I just like to use it. And we are quite high up here, and still not as high as we can be. But regardless, we have vinyl here, and a green old head. Hello? And who might you be, darling? Well, I'll tell you. If you little rascals get at least 200 rep, I'll tell you a little secret. Alright. You might be able to notice there's a grindable pole here, but we can't reach it thanks to the speakers, so she'll move the speakers out of the way for us later on. For now... Hey, you won't find Dot Exe hanging around here. You gotta go further into the mall than this. I heard that the switch to open the shutter is in the warehouse near here. So, think you can find it? Well, I can pretty easily find it if you're just gonna show me on the camera. Can I get up here yet? Don't think I can. I think I actually need that grind pole to get up to that graffiti. Alright, so let's show off a new character and a new dance. Let's show off House Dance, which we don't get to show off for too long. And let's play as Mesh. We unlocked him last time. And conveniently enough, Jordy LaForge here is a roller skater. Now, where did we see something that we can break with a roller skates? A singular roller skates plural. Well, the answer may surprise you. Unless you've been paying attention, in which case the answer will not surprise you at all, because we've already seen it. Although getting the CD might be the hard part, because of depth perception. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry. Because we didn't lose any progress. We're right back here. Let's try that again. Once more with not botching it this time. I said once more with not botching it this time. Alright. This spot is mean. Because if you miss this, you do have to go through the barrels again. Well, there we go. We get Hideki Naganuma's track and everything. Nothing back there. So we're free to move on. How about we get to that switch? Alright, back here. You can see our friends are still dancing. Quite a crew we've got here now. If we go over here, down the slope, there's a place we can do a slide. Here comes some platforming. There's a graffiti tag hidden somewhere around here, too. Won't be too hard to find, however. So simply put, do some platforming. We need to reach a switch. Find something that looks like a switch. Not the system I'm playing this on, but rather, you know, something that we actually, like, flip to move on. Alright, this is the tough part of the platforming. It's a long way down, and these things move around a lot. And since we're grinding, we're constantly moving too. Or we can nail it first try, even better. Spray paint that, we saw how to do that earlier. And in causing property damage, we've opened up the way we need to go. Alright, now to show off the hidden item here. This area you can slide under, and it grants you a pretty cool looking graffiti, honestly. I do like the noisy ninja. Ryu Hayabusa and just taking a job as a DJ. I'd play that Ninja Gaiden game. Alright, make this jump. Can't make this jump though, you do need to do a high jump to get there. Or from the switch, you can just grind that rail that's up there. We actually need our skates off. Slide through. And final's not there anymore, which means we're kind of done with all we need to do up here. How about we get ourselves down? And conveniently enough, the rest of the gang is waiting for us. I do like that since this is a cutscene that requires red in it... Oh no, it isn't. What? I thought there was a cutscene up here. Red, why are you here then? Time to do what we came here for. Challenge Dot Exe and claim this mall for BRC. Alright, that frame drop that you just saw. Not in the video, in the actual game. Even if you're running this game at 30 frames per second, it still drops frames there, and I don't know why. Oh, there we go, here's the cutscene. So what's your deal? Did DJ Cyber send you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up? I work for myself. Sometimes that involves working for others. Sure, hanging out with them all the time, though. Graffiti is not gonna pay any bills anytime soon, girl. I'm sure you know. As for today, let's say I'm looking after my own interests. I'm not too attached to my current boss with all that head-cutting business. Seeing how you conquered Brink Terminal, thinking of putting my money on you guys. BRC going all city is definitely gonna put DJ Cyber in a bad spot. There's a real chance to get your old head back. You know, I used to know Foe personally. New foe? Say, Red, did you perhaps see Foe somewhere lately? Somewhere in your mind, perhaps? What do you know about that? About my dreams? Conquer this borough, beat Dot Exe crew and I'll tell you.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
Push me to the max.
Alright, and welcome to the big room of Millennium Mall. Its interior. We see Dot Exe crew hanging out, having a great time skating around. We've also seen yet another postboy set that we can get. And even some high-up fish with graffiti tags on them. This is a huge-ass room. It's one of the things that helps contribute to this zone's massive size. No, I don't need to take that. I just like to do the slide there. Alright. Oh, there's a postboy. Let's see if we can find all of its constituent parts. There are 11 targets to hit this time. But it's not so bad as long as we remember not to break the combo. Oop. That guy's dancing around over there. So that's up the escalators. Why do we turn around? Mesh? Mesh, you're doing me a fright in here. You're not used to me playing as you, are you? Because usually I just stick with red through the entire game. Alright, I'm gonna give the postboy another try, and if we botch this, then I'll probably do it later and just go do the challenges right now. And of course, look out for graffiti spots. Take some corners to build up speed. Oop, but this guy is gonna require a manual. And so is he. You, I can just slap. Just high five. But you're probably gonna notice we're running out of rail here. Time to head on back. So you do have to slap that one postboy and then go find the others. I think that's the last guy we need to unlock. No, there's still one more. The dude's skating around there. And conveniently, that guy, we unlocked him right next to us. Alright. Jump up here. Alright. I'm doing the short hops by holding down the slide button again. Trying to find where the last postboys are. Before we do that, how about we get this bike, shall we? Nope. Never mind. My dash trick didn't want to come out. Alright, well, let's just show where the other postboys are. And heck, again, we can do the strategy of start with the hard ones and then get the easier ones. There we go, that's all 4 of the challenges lined up. Just ignore 8 balls skating there. Trice, I can't check my texts right now. I'm currently ballin'. Alright, what do they have? You know you can get a boost from doing graffiti? Every time you paint a new graffiti piece. Okay, so we can get boost from there. And, tried boost tricking yet? Tap that boost at the same time you do a trick. You're gonna have some boost to do it. It'll give you a nice bump to your base score and reset the combo timeout while doing a manual. So there's where that mechanic comes into play. Alright. High five you. And now I gotta navigate the fish. There's 2 graffiti spots here, which means you do have to come back up to this fish twice. Which is very silly. Very, very silly. Let's start taking on some of these challenges now. So what do you got for me? So you're a bomb rush big shot? If you're all that, maybe you can do better than my bro here. He's going for a score of 100,000 for 4 hours now. Maybe I should tell him to give up already. Lol. Damn it! I almost got to 100,000 points this time. He's been stuck on 98,000 for hours. Alright, 90 seconds to try to beat that score. It's gonna be pretty easy for us, as we are god gamers, of course. Remember to keep a combo going with manuals. Let's start getting those multipliers now. And also try to get some of the graffiti we missed too. Jump immediately. Okay. Big boosts the base score. Get back on the rails. Try to get some more multipliers. No, we already did it. What? And it took you less than 4 hours. Alright. And it shows you another graffiti tag up there on that fish. Pretty nice looking one. Let's see about getting it. I said, let's see about getting it, and not let's see about getting thrown off the fish at high speeds. Then, grab you real quick so I don't forget. Up there, you see that post boy up there, right on top of the graffiti spot? Fuck that guy. No, Tails. Just do objectives. But there's an objective up here, so... I mean, I may as well try for the post boys again. There's an objective up here. Now, we're actually gonna go to that guy that's right next to the shutter we can slide under. You! Lime green! How are you? You got some rep, sure. But can you slide? Grab all the boost charges in one sliding combo if you think you're all that. Check this out. Get all the boost charges in a single combo by sliding. Thankfully, you can hold a boost forever on the boost track. But some of the boost orbs are in places where you can't, that aren't in the boost track. Let's slide under here. Try to get them all. Remember, last time I played this, I was screwing this one up for some reason. Alright, charge our boost. And we missed one. Okay, damn, you got all the boost charges. I didn't get all the boost charges and missed one. But thank you. So how about you boost on out of our turf? Alright. Another tag to find. It's on the wall jumps we did earlier. Something I do want to show off here. There is a distinct lack of porta potties around. But there are actually public toilets in this area. You can actually go in here and, hey, another space to change around. You can even check out our new outfits here. Summer, I like the summer. I like purple. Autumn, winter. Let's go for purple. Color of royalty. Alright, we don't need to be here just yet, but I'm gonna do some tagging anyway. Because it's a little bit easier to tag them now than it is when the cops are chasing after you. It's actually faster to take the slide than it is to skate on through there.
Let's go. Feel that? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Alright. That horizontal rail that we were on, by the way, that's also a platform too, but the game doesn't like when you use it as a platform. You can stand on it. You definitely can. But the game sometimes doesn't know how to respond when you do that. So sometimes it locks your movement weird. Another big graffiti tag here. Let's create the spiky fist. Here comes the giant fist. And another new bike. Gum. Don't have a bike made out of gum. And there are shutters here, so this is as far as we can go on this path. Another toilet, just in case you need one. At first I thought that this area had like a starvation of toilets. But Unleash the Beast is really not like in Millennium Mall too. At first I thought this area had a starvation of toilets, which is a unfortunate problem, just like in real life. But then I realized you can go into the public restrooms and not just porta potties, and it's just like, oh, it's way more generous than I thought it was. Like, I thought it was just gonna be extremely difficult to lose the heat here, but no, there's actually quite a few ways to do it. Where are the other two that we have? One on the floor right above us, and one on our current ground floor. And Red's just skating around having fun. Which is important. Alright, Blue. 5 Mall. So you're the newbie who's been going over our pieces, aren't you? Challenging the Dot Exe. You got guts. You can't compete with us. All of us Dot Exe crew can do 50 tricks in one combo easy. Alright, get a 50 trick combo. You actually do have to take these guys as well. These palm trees. But once you're done with that, now you have combo freedom. So, let's just get some tricks in there. Don't need to worry too much about multipliers, we're just here for our number of tricks. Just find a big long grind rail. And end it when you got at least 50 tricks. Done and done. Okay, you did it. You're not getting praise from me, though. And there I thought Senpai was going to notice us. Another tag there. Another spot to bomb, too. How about we head on over? I love the aesthetic of Millennium Mall, honestly, and honestly, I like malls. To be honest, I always liked malls as a kid, just kind of walking around, shooting the shit, going into stores and looking at stuff. The only big mall that we have near here is the one in Waldorf. And, who would have thought that, well, A, my parents being a conservative white family doesn't want to be going to PG County, but B, there's just nothing to do in Waldorf anymore. There's not much to do in the mall. Like, it used to have an arcade, it used to have a bunch of shops. We used to go to Waldorf because there were just a lot of stuff there that we couldn't get down here in Shittsville. And now Shittsville has a lot of the things. And the mystique of Waldorf is gone. Anyway, what's 4-Ball got for us? Okay. Check out this flow. Alright, we gotta make these jumps. Get over there, we'll grind in the fish. Alright, this is a little bit tricky, but thanks to the fact that you restart when you fail a challenge and you don't have to make the climb all the way back up, it ain't so bad. Also, again, keep in mind where the post boys are so we can get them later. Make the jump, and there you go. Not bad. Alright, and he shows us if we go the opposite way. Hey, there's another tag right there. Now that's all the challenges, and of course, so the Bomb Rush crew has decided to take on Dot Exe. But we aren't stupid, we've been receiving signals. Through our intel, we know exactly what is coming, and it spells trouble. If you survive without bullet holes, get 111 rep. Anything below that means nothing, Lamau. Survive without bullet holes? What's that supposed to mean? Here comes the police. Hold it right there. Suspect surrounded, waiting for further instruct. The perpetrator is armed and dangerous. Use of deadly force is authorized. Alright, now the police are going to suck to have around, because now, for the rest of the entire game, they've got guns. We finally reached the point where use of deadly force is authorized to take down, you know, teenagers spray painting things with graffiti. So we've finally basically entered like the actual police. Basically how they actually act. See a kid minding their own business? Oh, heck, let's pull out our handgun here. That child is not allowed to mind their own business. And then they send in this cool looking piece of shit. Time to turn up the bass and lay low on the treble. Because here comes the boss fight against the Tank Walker. A, this thing's fucking rad looking, but B, I said before combat in this game kinda sucks, and I still mean that. But I think the Tank Walker fight is honestly one of the cooler fights in the game. I think it's significantly more fun than, you know, how combat usually works. You gotta grind up the rails on its arm and shoot those arms off with graffiti. Try to get the Tank Walker's attention. Face this way. Alright, slam that arm down. Avoid the shockwave. Gotta jump at just the right time. There's both arms down, but that still leaves the Tank Walker's head. So all the Tank Walker's gonna do now is it'll fire missiles occasionally, but it also just slams the turret down too. Gotta wait for the telegraph. This is where having a lock-on function would also come really in handy. Honestly. Slide up. Hit the core. And that's how you destroy Tank Walker. Alright, so that's gonna suck with the police there now. We have to follow where Dot Exe went. But, I was gonna say how about we do that in the next episode, but how about we try to get the post boy? Let's just get this post boy going. Open up the robo post, and then we can end the episode. We also start with 1 heat star now, for now, until we find another toilet, just to show you that, oh hey, the police using guns, that's not a one-off thing. They're just going to do that now. Grab you. And attack from this balcony. Thankfully, however, the police usually shouldn't be shooting at you while you're just grinding up here doing tricks. Oop. Missed that jump, but no worries. Because we can get back there. We can get back there easy. I'm just gonna check this side real quick just to make sure there's nothing else we missed. Yeah, we should be good, so I think we can just go up to the top now. Right. Be able to get those hard corners again, even though we already got them last time. But it's just fun to. You get a little boost of speed. It's fun to go fast. Speed is exciting. Not in like the drugs way. Well, maybe in the drugs way. I don't know. I'm not here to judge people on YouTube's lifestyle choices. I'm just here to play a silly game about skateboarding robots. Right. And the last one is conveniently enough right over here. So what do we got? Hop up our skates just to have a little bit more traction. Bunch of boost orbs and 2 days off. So that's the music that plays when the old heads show up. Alright. I think we're pretty much fine for... We can't get that yet. Otherwise, I think we're pretty much fine for Millennium Mall right now. You shot. God, the police can get me up here, huh? Alright, fair enough. They've got guns. So, while I try to figure out how I'm gonna lose the police, in the game, of course, how about we figure out what we're gonna be doing in the next episode? So we're gonna be figuring out where the Dot Exe crew went. What are we going to do with them? Are we going to have to fight any more tank walkers? The answer to all those and more, coming soon. I've really forgotten how to end videos, huh? You know what? Bye. Bye.